All right, here is the video review for the Forever Prime 2.0. As you can see, it's a very nicely large Optimus Prime movie figure. It actually is a remold of the DMK kit, the dual model kit that came out with like a much more detail. It comes fully assembled, fully painted, and you can see just the detail on this, all metallic, the pinstripe flames. It's got a little wear and tear on the edges, but it comes fully painted and put together, and is a really nice representation of movie Prime. Now, character-wise, you can argue over what they did with Prime and how it affects your view of the character. However you want. There were some things that they did with the actual character of movie Prime that I was not a big fan of. This design, however, I think looks really cool. Like I love his base robot design here in from the Michael Bay movies. I mean, it's very clearly Optimus. Now he comes in a box. You saw a picture of it in the beginning. There's the Forever logo up top, with just a picture of Prime there on the front. And on the back, it just has the Prime 2.0 on it. But yeah, and being a kit, it actually is quite posable. It's got the full range of head articulation up here. It's got the shoulders, the bicep swivel, elbows. It's got the fully articulated fingers as well. All the knuckles down here on both hands, the thumb as well. So you can get a lot of really cool poses out of him. Full hips, he's got the ab crunch and the waist swivel, knees, the little moving pistons and everything. Like I said, it's all painted up and chromed very nicely. You can see how the piston there and the leg works, and move that knee shield down and up and down. So yeah, very cool. Also comes with some accessories. Now before we get to that, I was gonna bring in my actual my original dual model kit in to compare them and show off some of the differences, and I cannot find that thing anywhere. I know I had it. I know I wrapped it up and put it in a box to store it because I ran out of room, and I have no idea where that box has gone to. I searched my closets, I searched my shed, no clue. I know I still have it. I don't think I ever got rid of it, but yeah. So he's got all the articulation, and he's got some accessories. He's got the alternate faceplate. You can see right now he's got the faceplate on, and here's the one with his actual nose and mouth. And that comes out the same way. You pull these little side panels off here of his head. I want to wiggle them off here gently. There we go. So you pull these little side panels off of his head. There's a little piece up here that pops out. And then the faceplate kind of pulls up and out. There's the faceplated face. Here's the face he wore most of the time in the movie with the nose and mouth. And you just kind of slide that back up into here. Get it up in there. Pop it back on. Plug in this piece here on the front of his helmet. And then snap the side pieces back on right here. There's Prime with his face. Oh, I actually knocked that off. Back on smokestack. Yeah, come here. I just got to get it lined up properly here. There we go. This is a smokestack came unplugged. Because, like I said, it is assembled kit. Now he does come with a sword and his gun. And some pieces to make those, well, I guess just the gun, really. Because you can pop these panels off here. And then you see there's a little trio of posts and pegs. So you line that up here on the sword. Snap that in place. We'll get that in place later. And then there's two tabs here. On the sword, there's two tabs. One pegs in right here. It actually helps if you do this first, I guess. Pegs in like that. And then you put this piece back on to the forearm and tab that. This tab goes up into here in the front plate. just like that. And then you line this up. And this is going to peg back in. It's also got some tabs here that slot into his forearm. You slot that all together here. Everything lined up properly. And now he's got his sword, you know, kind of coming out of his arm there, which is cool. I really do like the sword coming out of his arm like that versus the loose swords he had in Dark of the Moon. So you got that, and then you've got the gun, and the gun's got a few extra pieces here. So the gun you put in his hand, just like that. You just wrap his hand around it, and then this piece right here, you see there's 2 tabs and 2 slots here, tabs around it, just like this. Now this you don't have to. It doesn't tab into this front piece, so you can put the front piece back on. And it might pop off because it's not all pegged together. It does, yeah, see, it likes to get loose if you push on a certain, if you push over here on the side, it'll pop off. So you've got that, and then you've got these 2 pieces. And this piece tabs onto the pegs here. You gotta kind of move the hand so this is in the right position. You get this in the slots here. Get it all pegged together. And then once that's done, you'll see there's a peg hole right here. He's got this extra piece right here to kind of make it look like his arm has transformed out into the gun. Like that. Which is also really cool. Like I said, most of it comes fully assembled. These mirrors and these shoulder blade pieces are separate parts you do have to glue on and attach yourself. But all in all, it's a really nice. Like I said, it's all the articulation of the dual model kit, but you don't have to mess with the decals or painting it yourself. It really is very nicely painted. Like I said, there's very sharp edges on all the flame effects on both his shoulder pads and his forearms and down here on the ankles. It's a really nice finished product. If you don't want to risk ruining it or putting the whole kit together yourself and then painting it and all the little things. Having put the kit together myself, I did quite enjoy that process, and getting them all decaled and painted up is a lot of fun. But if you just want a really nice, posable representation of movie Optimus Prime on your shelf, this is out there. Now I've gone looking for it. I found a Facebook page for it, which I can find it again. I will link down in the description. And I've seen this selling on is it Taobao or one of the Asian like eBay type sites, and I haven't seen it listed in a lot of places. So you may have to look again. It's the Forever Prime, and it's the number 4 ever. Prime 2.0, and that's what brings up just a few hits for me. So I don't know if this is going to be mass released later on, if that's the only way to get it. You can find it if you search for those things. Like I said, the most information I found was on Facebook, but the information is out there. So there it is, the Forever Prime 2.0. The dual model kit comes fully assembled and fully painted and detailed for a nice movie Prime representation on your shelf.